Hello everyone, today we are taking a quick look and an unboxing of the OnePlus 12. We've got it here in-house. Obviously this is not the full review, the device isn't officially available to purchase yet, but we've got one here in the house and we're just going to do a quick unboxing of it, run through the specs to kind of let you know what you're going to be getting. So you got your typical paperwork kind of stuff, you know, nothing unusual here. Oh, hey look, you got a little data transfer thing if you need help transferring your data. This is kind of cool. It's a little welcome letter. They don't always do this, but it is nice when they do. It's just a little letter to the community saying, hey, you're special, we love you, you know, you're really important to us, that kind of thing, which is nice. You know, it's nice to feel appreciated, or at least to me it is. You can be a card-carrying member of the Red Cable Club, which is OnePlus's points and reward system, so that's kind of cool. And then you got your other kind of paperwork. But here is the star of the show, right? This is the OnePlus 12. Obviously, this is the black color. It's also going to come in a green color. OnePlus has been leaning into this green colorway for the past few years, and I kind of like it. Unfortunately, I did not get the green one here to review. I had the green OnePlus 11 though, and I really like that color. It's subtle, and it's nice without being too out there, and it kind of stands apart. You don't see too many green phones these days, so that'll be really nice. There was a white or silver version launched in China, which looks really nice. But I would be very surprised if that one made it over to the US or even outside of the Chinese market. So sad day there. As you can see, we've got the big camera bump back. OnePlus really changed their camera design going with the OnePlus 10 or 10 Pro, and it kind of stayed. It stayed for the past couple years. It's on the OnePlus Open, and obviously it's on the 11 and it's on the 12. So love it or hate it, it's kind of nice. It's a little. Some people love it, some people hate it. It can be controversial, but to me, at least, it's not boring, right? It stands out. It lets you know this is not an iPhone. This is not a Samsung. You know, it's something different, and it's definitely it's something. You know, I don't know what it is, but it's something, and I kind of like it. So sue me. All right, inside that camera bump, we have a 50 megapixel main camera, a 48 megapixel ultra wide camera, and a 64 megapixel 3x telephoto camera. This is a first for OnePlus where they're doing the true periscope camera, where you get the actual 3x optical zoom telephoto lens. So we're excited to see that. Hopefully it should. They're promising great camera performance, but they always do. And this is also finally the fourth year of the Hasselblad partnership. So we're really expecting some good things. Hopefully after 4 years, they've been able to kind of tune it even more and give us really, really strong camera performance. Obviously, stay tuned for the full review to see that. You've got your alert slider again, which is always nice to see. OnePlus has kind of been known for that. And I was very, very sad when it disappeared on the 10T and was very excited that they brought it back. So that's good to see. And then going into the rest of the box, all right, you've got, hey, looky there. You know, you don't always see a charger in the box these days, which is really sad, especially when you're paying $1,000 or more for a phone. Apple. But anyway, this is actually a fast charger. It's not even just a regular charger. It's OnePlus's 100-watt fast charger. Now, sadly, if you live anywhere in the US or North America, you won't see that 100-watt charging. It'll drop down to 80 watts. But that's not really OnePlus's fault. That's because of the US power grid. So thanks, America. And then you've got your typical your OnePlus Red USB-C cable. So that's great to see. And not only are you getting the 80-watt charging in the US, 100-watt charging elsewhere, OnePlus is also bringing back the 50-watt wireless charging. This was something they premiered a few years ago. It was super fast wireless charging, which we hadn't seen before, really, from anybody. And so that was really, really cool to see. And then they just stopped including it for whatever reason. We never got a good answer as to why they stopped including it on their phones, but it's back on the 12, which probably explains why the 12 feels noticeably heavier than the 11. Obviously, it's not incredibly heavy, but if you have a OnePlus 11, you'll notice it's a bit heavier. There's also a 5,400 milliamp hour battery powering the whole thing. It's running Oxygen OS 14 on top of Android 14. So nothing unusual there. OnePlus's Oxygen OS software has been mostly the same for the past few years. No major changes, and not expecting anything this year. The big question we're waiting for is the pricing. They haven't said anything about how much it's going to cost, and the prices that it launched for in China, you can't really, aren't always a good indicator of the prices it's going to be elsewhere. So it'll be really curious to see how they priced it, right? Are they trying to price it up with the iPhones and the Samsung Galaxies of the world, or are they going to try to price it a little more competitively and make it more affordable for everyone? So we'll see. We don't know. We also don't know when it's officially coming out outside of China. We do know that there is a launch event on January 23rd where they're actually going to be announcing the OnePlus 12 officially, and they'll give more information there on pricing and availability. So stay tuned for that. And then, of course, stay tuned here to this channel right here for the full review when it comes out, and it'd be really exciting to see that. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.